Tua Housing is very happy to welcome you to your new home. Please watch this short information video for important things to remember. Before moving in, you have the opportunity to meet your Housing Services Coordinator, who will have explained your tenancy agreement. Tua's housing, rents or repairs teams are available to assist with questions or queries you may have. Our teams are here to support you throughout your tenancy journey. Tua Housing is committed to ensuring tenants have a say in how their housing services are delivered and to provide opportunities to get involved in their community. For more information, please contact your Tenant Engagement Officer. You must read your tenancy handbook and comply with all aspects of your tenancy agreement. The first 6 months of your tenancy is a probationary period. As part of our regulatory obligations, properties on Tua Housing agreements are registered with the Registered Tenancies Board, RTB. Failure to comply with your tenancy agreement may result in legal action being sought through the RTB. First, give a spare key to your next of kin. Make copies if required. For security reasons, we do not hold any spare keys to your property, so if your keys get lost, you'll have to have the locks changed. This can be costly. Visit or call your local community welfare officer where your new home is located. You may be eligible for an exceptional needs payment based on your means towards assistance with white goods, flooring and furniture. For your energy needs, you'll receive your MPRN, GPRN number and meter readings. You must set up services in your own name to avoid being disconnected. Reconnection costs are borne by the tenant. Contact gas and electricity providers to say you've moved in and make arrangements to get set up. On-post redirection service will ensure that your mail is forwarded to your new address. The building is insured by Tua, but your own personal belongings are not covered. The purchasing of home contents insurance is recommended on your belongings, including furnishings, flooring, and white goods. Weekly rent is paid in advance. You will be set up with a unique 5-digit reference number which must be used on rent payments and all correspondence with Tua. Rent statements will be provided quarterly. A rent review takes place annually. You must complete your annual confidential income statement, CIS, and return to Tua by the deadline given. If at any time there are changes to your household income, or if additional tenants are seeking to reside in the property, please notify Tua Housing, as this may affect your rent. Tenants should be 2 years in their home before seeking a transfer to an alternative property. Although a transfer may be requested by a tenant, it cannot be guaranteed by Tua Housing. There must be a genuine reason for seeking a transfer. You must facilitate an annual inspection of the property by your Housing Services Coordinator. Appointments will be made by the Housing Services Coordinator in advance of the inspection. If you live in an apartment, your bins may be included. Remember, many things cannot be placed into these shared bins, and doing so may lead to fines. Instead, bring them to a local recycling centre. If you do not have a communal bin service, you must set up a bin collection for your new home and provide proof that you have done this. Tua Housing is committed to delivering a more sustainable future for staff and tenants. If you have any ideas or suggestions to support more sustainable communities for you or your family, please contact your Housing Services Coordinator. Do not use lifts, to move furniture or place anything in the lifts to hold them open, as they may go out of service. Advise delivery drivers of this also. Please do not share the access code to your block with anyone outside of your household. This compromises the security of the block for you and other residents. The code should not be given to children. Lost or additional fobs may have to be reordered and may take some time to replace. There could also be an additional cost to the tenant. For assistance operating your heating system, please see demonstration videos on TUA's website. Whether for TV or broadband, most developments do not permit satellite dishes. If you're thinking of getting a broadband or TV, please ask your Housing Services Coordinator. Other TV suppliers may need access to locked areas in apartment blocks. Please arrange access to these with your Housing Services Coordinator. 48 hours notice is required. Please only park in an allocated space and always use a parking permit if required. Where no spaces are allocated, we request you kindly respect the number of spaces provided for your unit and do not over-occupy car parking spaces. Ensure your visitors also abide to this and only use visitor spaces. If you have a driveway, ensure visitors do not cause an obstruction with their parking. Please use designated spaces to store bicycles. Do not leave items in communal hallways, stairs, landing, or on green areas. If you live in a house, secure these items in your rear garden. If you would like to make any alterations to the home or garden, you must write to us for permission and approval before carrying out any work. Unapproved alterations could be removed at the cost to the tenant. Ensure the contractors providing the fitting service for flooring and appliances are fully insured and qualified. You must get written permission from TUA and the management company before bringing a pet to your home. If prior permission is not sought, pets may have to be rehomed. It is important that you are aware that there are restricted breeds of dogs and their crossbreeds, which are not permitted whatsoever by TUA Housing. You are responsible for maintaining your garden or balcony and keeping common areas clean, tidy, and free from rubbish. Please check the repair section of your tenant handbook for a full breakdown of all repairs. Tell us as soon as a repair is needed by using the Log a Repair portal on our website, tuahousing.ie. You must allow our engineers to service your property and carry out annual services, repairs, and electrical tests when required. To report emergency out-of-hours repairs, telephone your local TUA housing office and dial option 1. This service is for emergencies during out-of-office hours, which left unattended could cause injury. Emergency call-out criteria are complete loss of heating in adverse weather conditions, complete loss of hot and cold water, complete loss of electrics in your home only and not a problem in the area. You, your family and visitors must behave responsibly and legally in your home. Noise should be kept to a minimum and children supervised at all times. Please read your tenant handbook for full details on antisocial behaviour. TUA takes antisocial behaviour very seriously. Events that occur may be brought to the RTB Dispute Resolution Service. to a housing, do not get involved in disagreements between neighbours. However, if you're affected by criminal behaviour, you can report the issue anonymously to Gardaí and notify your Housing Services Coordinator. To prevent fire and keep you and your family safe, familiarise yourself with evacuation routes. Replace smoke alarm batteries when required. Check electrical items regularly. Do not overload sockets or keep devices charging on beds. Keep internal doors closed at night. Do not tamper with smoke heads. This is illegal to do so. In the event of a fire, stay calm. Raise the alarm. If there is a lot of smoke, crawl on the floor. Use a pre-planned fire route and get everyone out as quickly as possible. Do not investigate fire or go back into the home. Call 112 for the fire brigade and do not go back into the house until the fire brigade say it's safe to do so. Moving to a new home can be very stressful. It's important to mind yourself during this time. If you're feeling anxious and would like further support, please contact your Housing Services Coordinator, who may be able to assist. There's also a directory of support organisations at the back of your tenant handbook.